Love.
Ha, my brother, it's a long thing, no.
The first thing is that I'm not going to hustle anything because of anybody.
I will run as soon as possible.
It's supposed to be tradition-based only, but
They say 50 million for bride price. It's too much now.
The 50 million naira is much, very, very much. What land you?
If I have the money, actually I will pay. But the problem, that woman will not go out of my house because I have bought her.
They can't just give you a bride price of 50 million without she seeing it before she said bringing it to you.
she's trying to extort from him. Her family is a family of thieves.
For me to pay 50 million, I have to have it, and I have to have it in excess.
It does not matter about the relationship of 6 years.
I can't do this. Maybe we chill for some years or you back off.
50 million for bride price, and my guy said he's not the chosen one. Guys, Lagos people specifically, or for everyone, Sev, is this love or business transaction gone wrong? Let's go find out from Lagosians.
I'm not going to wait.
You're not going to wait. You run.
I will run as soon as possible.
Ha, my brother, it's a long thing, no. I can't lie to you. If I have the money, actually I will pay. But the problem, that woman will not go out of my house because I have bought her. With 50 million, everything about that woman all belongs to me. Do you understand? We love her. Really, if I love her, I will do normal things I'm supposed to do as a family, normal. But if the woman is not showing me love and I pay that kind of money, I can't lie to you, I will not give her a chance.
Chance? What kind of chance are you talking about?
Freedom means that anything I say, that's what she will do.
The 50 million naira is much, very, very much. What land you?
I believe before it was presented to the man, she must have seen it. So she has seen it and then she said, oh, this is what the man can afford, and he can't afford it. She's trying to extort from him. Her family is a family of thieves.
Well, the business, some use it as a business, fine. You understand? Because we've seen cases whereby maybe a particular dad, maybe a father, will just come in and say, okay, go and marry this particular millionaire because the person is rich.
The first thing is that I'm not going to hustle anything because of anybody. Sure, you get it. Has to be for me to pay 50 million. I have to have it, and I have to have it in excess. Sure, you get. And I usually spend this way when I want to buy something of 50. Sorry for using buy. When I want to pay something of 50 million, I think I have to have like a lot of that 50 million, and I'm saying probably like times 20 of it, which is probably like 1 billion. Sure, you get. And when it comes to the issue of bride price, I don't believe in using money to actually marry somebody, because the moment I drop 50 million for bride price, I'm sorry, then it is like I'm acquiring an object. Sure, you understand. 50 million is not small, even to rich people. It is not small.
It's supposed to be tradition-based only, but I'm not supporting the extortion part. However, times have changed. The economy is economy, and so people try to gain profits from every means, both legally and illegally. And I don't support it though. I don't support extorting one's in-laws because she wants to marry their daughter. No.
And for the fact that if I love her and there's available, you know, when they talk that there is available, the money is available, I will stay. For the family giving you a bride price of 50 million, they can see your standard, that you worth it. That's one fact. And the your girlfriend too can see that, okay, he can do it. So, but if the family say, if the girl know you did not want the bride price of 50 million and they are bringing it to you, is it that you sit her down to let her know, bro, sis, I can't do this. Maybe we chill for some years, or you back off.
Yo guys, I had such an amazing time with Lagosians. Some of them said they are going to run, while some of them said they are.
Well done, guys. You're welcome to the rundown, and we are super excited to have you here with us once again. Nigeria is a country of contradiction. Today we are talking about the existing challenges. Tomorrow we are talking about new opportunities. Next tomorrow something else eats us. What exactly do we have to hold on to say, okay, we are back to, the normal terrain, but it's never normal in Nigeria, and that is why we bring to you amazing news and conversations. Today we'll be talking about the criminal fraud. Explain to me how someone will have their effrontery to scam a bandit. You're doing too much, bro. If they catch you. And now we'll also be talking about the election saga, the controversy around the Osun state election, and we'll be talking about the MTN. Hey, Nigeria spent over 1 trillion naira on data. Easy, guys. What do you even use this data for? These are more conversations of what we are going to be having, but we'll do our best to cut them down to your understanding. I'm not doing this alone. I'm with my most amazing. So now when I'm doing this, you guys need to be clocking it. Yes, you get it. So amazing, awesome, radiant, pretty. Oh, she's blushing.
Only me? Wow.
Yes, not only you, Akako. She's my co-host, man. Welcome.
Erica John.
Exactly.
Hi guys, my name is Erica John, and you're welcome to the Rundown Show.
Lovely to have
In
you.
case you people did not know, let me tell you, today is Omolara's birthday.
Oh, let me.
A queen was born today. Today is her birthday, so as we go on in the show,
Yes.
we will celebrate proper.
Yes.
So I know that we have a whole lot. In fact, the first story is even it's the first story
It's
that
amazing. It's mind blowing.
I'm telling you.
Honestly. and of course, we're not doing this alone. We have our in-house analyst, is a broadcaster, a voiceover artist. If you know, you know. Ayo Famurewa is a dynamic professional with a compelling personality and strong skills in presentation, content production, and vocal artistry. Okay, it's plenty. And that has refined over more than 11 years. He has successfully established a unique presence across multiple aspects of radio, television, and podcast productions, focusing on current affairs and governance, entrepreneurship, socioeconomic issues, relationships, entertainment, health, and lifestyle content. Is also good at analytical, analyzing things. It will break it down to your understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Ayo Famurewa.
We don't have drum roll.
No drums.
Don't worry.
No brass section.
Don't worry. As we go.
No explosions.
Get
No
it.
fireworks.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fireworks, yes.
Fireworks.
Like
yeah.
inside the studio.
We'll think about
Yeah,
it.
you can
But
improvise, man.
now that you have said it, we'll make sure. We'll make
We have
provision.
SFX now, so
Yeah, we'll
improvise.
make
Right.
provision for that. Don't worry. Yeah, moving forward, we'll make provision.
Moving
for that.
forward, guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
good to be here.
Ah,
And
amazing.
happy birthday to you.
Thank
Malala.
you. Thank you. Hey. All right, so we're going to the first story. A suspected gun runner allegedly collected 95 million naira from a notorious bandit leader in Katsina State, claiming he would procure and deliver sophisticated firearms. According to report, the suspect disappeared with the money before delivering the weapons, exposing the financial networks that sustain armed criminals group. And this, like we said, is fantastic. Really, I'm not sure I've ever heard situations like this before. Maybe in movies, yes, and movies are now transcending into real life. How do you even tell me that? First off, how did they have that much money? Okay, I know they are syndicates. They have, okay, how were they transferred? Or how did he receive it? How did the receiver receive the money? Was it cash or bank account or what? Was it Bitcoin? We are yet to unravel that. Also, how is it that while they were transferring this money, let's even say it wasn't cash.
Maybe it was like doing
It could
bank
have
transfer.
passed through very scrutinized process.
Yeah.
And nobody is even asking questions, right? So these are what I don't understand. Ayo,
Yeah.
Eat
now,
me.
now I won't hit you, but I want us to ask ourselves some questions here.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is 95 million. I dare say this is a paltry sum compared to what these bandits have been acquiring over the years. So this is just chicken feed. And you see, look at the display on the screen right now. You can see the splash of cash everywhere. It's like tissue paper now. That's where insecurity has reduced Nigeria too. And now the effrontery, the boldness that these bandits have going on. So this is a TikTok video, right? Yeah. Going on social media to display their loots and all that. It begs the question that how much of effort are being done in mitigating insecurity in Nigeria. Now, in the case of this man who went rogue, because apparently he was part of the syndicate, then the money was supposed to be conveyed to the team, but he now took the money for himself. Now, the question is, I want to do a plot twist here. Could this guy be working for the government? Could actually, this guy can actually be a spy or an undercover, because the reason we are having, or we are accommodating, or the government is accommodating, or trying to conceive the idea of repentant bandits is because of this kind of things. That you reorientate them, then you use them to attract or to catch the rest. So this guy could actually be a spy.
Because
no, it could have this plot twist though. I'm not saying it's I'm just speculating.
It's wonder why he has
because the iPhone, because his face is out there. So this guy could actually be a spy for the government or security agency, just to to infiltrate the camp of the bandits and all that. But this is an eyesore. No, we shouldn't be talking about this in 2026. See the cash. You ask the question, how did the cash get into their hands? Of course, it's true. It's physical cash. They cannot do bank transfers because they will be traced. So the banks that issue out this money, who are they handing this money over to?
True.
Because this money actually came from...
It came from this guy.
It came from a primary source before it got to the bandit. Before even the bandit even gave to the runner guy who happened to be a scam.
And these are new notes. Oh my God!
So even before, when Honorable Abdullahi even came out to talk about this initially on NTA, he said that Kachala, that's the bandit leader, was saying it was 29 million. That was the initial money that was mentioned. 29 million was the money that was mentioned. So when investigators, because they had to go get a court order. So now an update that I got was that the guy that scammed them has been arrested. That was the update I saw this morning, that he has been arrested, that the investigators went to get a court order. So through transactions, that's how they could trace and all of that. So it was after this thing came to light, before the real amount was disclosed.
So why did they have to lie in the first place?
Exactly.
Was that
so it just goes to show you how our country, our leaders, the system. How you understand? So imagine that honorable didn't come out to say this. We wouldn't have heard about this.
And when
we won't even know. We won't even know that. Oh, these bandits even have the mind to call and say, somebody scammed us. So
now, who are they calling? Who are the bandits calling? Who are the bandits reporting this man to? Because really, that's why I said it's
for them under the Constitution.
The system is compromised. Let's just let's be real with ourselves. We have informants in the government aiding these bandits, because if you don't have a backup, solid backup, you won't have the infantry to do what you're doing right now. Now this is cash from banks, not just one bank, several banks, handed over to bandits. Now, who is the one who is the one authorizing? Because for 1 naira to leave a banking hall, it has to be authorized, right? You can't just walk into the banking hall and just take up. It has to be authorized, signed. Who is the manager? Who is the bank manager, or the ED, or the whatever AD signing those monies out? So that's why I said that the issue of insecurity is not something that can be fixed in a day, and it has eaten deep into the fabric of our existence. Now we now see this as normal. These guys will come on TikTok tomorrow and start doing giveaways, and
they've been doing it.
Young people will start approaching them, start asking them, can I have, can you give me some money? Or this is my bank account, because now this crime has now been normalized. It's now a norm.
And whatever you don't curb, just be fully prepared that it becomes
It's the norm. It's now a way of life.
Yeah, it's preposterous, really. I don't know why any sane society, country would allow this in the first place. We keep saying that I think our own country is relaxed enough for them. Is being receptive of them, because it's something to have crimes. It's another thing for you to now give an enabling environment for such crime
to thrive.
Yes, it has thrived, and it has even gone. It has blown beyond proportion, and they know that they cannot curb this. Okay, what would they do about this case? Before you know it, first hearing, second hearing, it's over. It will just keep. They'll just keep adjourning the court case. They'll keep adjourning the case, and when you on things that are even more like as simple as this person is at fault. He has been brought to the judge and hearing has been done. You still cannot be accountable for that case. How much more something of this?
Let's not also forget that Katsina State government, Katsina State Police, they haven't even come out to make an official statement about all these things. So some people can still say, some people can still say it's fake news, it's rumor. But it's a honorable that came out to say this.
So we need to be careful as a country, because now this is Naira being displayed now.
Yes. So.
Now, I tell you for free that these guys might up their asking price. They might move from Naira to dollars.
Yes, they need to recover the money.
No, I'm just saying that now they are brandishing Naira notes and they are demanding for Naira. They might just have that Oliver Twist and say, okay, well, we don't want Naira anymore.
We don't want Naira anymore. Give
Pay
us dollars.
us in dollars or foreign exchange. Now, what becomes of the sanity of this country as a nation? What's happened? These monies should have been used for development in those states, in Katsina, for example. If you go to Katsina, what's the development like? What's the rate of development in Katsina state? If you look at the poverty, the rate of poverty in those states, as a country right now, about 63% of the whole country is living below the poverty line. That's even just being economical with the truth. Because I know that we have we have more poor people in the country. Now, these monies that are being wasted or are being used for settling or for paying ransom could have been used for improving the educational system, improving the health system, the infrastructure, improving creating more jobs, employment and all that. But these monies are being wasted, are being handed over to criminals, and now it's looking like it's now a norm, and nobody's raising or calling the government to order. It's a big shame to the government.
So, when you were talking about the dollar-ish, so someone asked in the comment section that, don't you think it will be an abuse on the dollar?
These guys don't care which currencies are being abused.
They don't care
because they don't care.
They don't.
They're not thinking, right? You are the one thinking. The person that actually commented is the one thinking, but they are not thinking. As far as they are concerned, they are after the loot. They are after the money. Whether it's Naira, dollar, pounds, they don't care.
I also feel like now our reality is that as a Nigerian, while we prepare our plan for home expenses, travel expenses, miscellaneous, school education, we have to now still put insecurity plus tax. I think Mr. President should reconsider this tax thing, because in a way some people have paid their dues, to be honest. Their family have been honestly, to be candid, you can't be doing that.
No, when we talk about tax,
is an enabling society, a society that is a country that is working.
No, even the Holy Book supports paying of the tax.
Yes,
the Holy Book says, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
In return.
So, but yes, paying taxes is a norm, especially for economic development. But you are now looking at, okay, when we pay these taxes, what are these taxes used
Mind you, this 95 million is taxpayers' money.
Yes,
it's taxpayers' money. Let's not forget. Taxpayers' money.
Your money and my money that is being handed over to the bandits.
Okay. The government should sort it out. Yes, however they want to. I will be using my tax money to pay for people's... If they are not given that loopholes, we would not be in the need to having to be doing damage control and all of that. I'm wasting my
Are they even doing the damage control stuff? Are they doing it?
All right, so I think that we need to go on a short break now. By the time we arrive, we'll get back and speak of all the things I need to hear of. Stay with us, don't go nowhere.
We are talking of insecurity in the state. Children, girls, they are in the bush with kidnappers. Who knows what they've done to those poor girls? You are here talking about my tingo.
Speaker, I tell you sorrow.
I will sorrow.
Honorable Speaker, sir. This kidnapping and insecurity has come to bed there for the nation.
Mr. Honorable, we are praying, we are fasting for these teachers. We are fighting. We are doing everything in our possible best to make sure those children come out.
This fasting will kill you.
Well,
are you fasting to collect your allocation in this parliament?
That is not the bone of contention.
Okay.
Permit me. There's somebody from up there. All those guns and everything that you think is underground.
Mrs. Honorable, I will not take that from you from insulting the leadership.
Problem?
Yes.
We need to from the bottom. God bless you.
Yes, sir. We are sleeping on bomb.
Honorable Speaker, during the time of good luck Jonathan, we gave it a very sweet name.
Yes.
So, after good luck Jonathan,
Yes.
Buhari came, we gave it another name. Now, this present era, you have carved a new name for it. You can never see anything. You don't need to know where we are doing as if you don't need to know. What is it?
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're just talking about criminal fraud, about someone who decided to, take the exit door with somebody's whooping sum of amount.
With taxpayers' money.
Man, that's
not somebody's
cool.
money, taxpayers' money.
Damn it. That was hot. I mean, I don't know. Should I be happy or... I think I'm excited. In a way, I'm happy. Because,
Is it a win-win?
Yes, he has stopped something that is about.
I'm asking, is it a win-win? Why are you happy?
On a brighter side, they would have used that money and acquired those ammunitions, and we know what that would birth. So for him escaping with that money, I think they may want to put an ode to their plans.
But then again, it depends
on
what
to stop them.
It depends on what the guy wants to do with the money. If he's returning the money to the government, or he's keeping it for himself. So there are two things.
If it's not of my own, at the expense of my life, whatever I want.
So all you're concerned about is as long as those monies were used to procure arms, you're fine with it.
Yes, I am. Yes, to be candid. As a well-meaning Nigeria. All right, over to the next story. Nigerian security forces have recorded a major breakthrough with the rescue of 308 kidnapped Nigerians from forest camps in the Kanji Lake National Park area of Niger State. The victims were abducted in separate incidents across Kwara and Niger State. Among them were 163 people taken from Woro community in Kwara State in February, while another 145 victims were mainly from Niger State. Authorities say the operation was intelligent, led, and involved coordinated effort by different security agencies. What do you think about this? It's been rapid.
Yeah, you mentioned two things there, and I want us to buttress on this. First of all, you talked about intelligence-driven. It's actually intelligence-driven, and also coordination of security agencies. So those are two things that we've been clamoring for. Let's deploy more of intelligence in combating crime. Yes, I understand the aspect of manpower, arms, and all that is valid. It's the norm. Yes, it's part of fighting crime and fighting insurgency, but also the aspect of insurgency, not insurgency, but right now intelligence is an aspect that we need to explore more as a nation. And no crime is perpetuated without just like that. It's a plan. The criminals plan to perpetuate crime. So also as a security agent or agency, you also need to plan to mitigate those crimes. And those are the things that I want to kudos the military officials, the security apparatus for deploying those things. And also this is the largest, as you mentioned, the largest operation or rescue, single day operation. And I want to say that, this kind of news we want to hear, we want to hear this kind of news making the rounds, as opposed to kidnappings and all that. Let's also celebrate the heroics of the armed officials, of the security agents in combating these things. And I feel that there's more to be done, because yes, we are winning the war against terrorism, we are winning the war against insurgency, but it's not enough. Because we also need to bear in mind that these guys are backed up by both internal and external forces. Internal mean within the country and outside of the country. Yeah. So it's not just, we're not just fighting the enemy within, we're also fighting the enemies without. So I believe that, but this is a good step in the right direction. Yeah. And if you noticed, the armed forces, the security agencies have been rescuing from one location to another location. So that means something is working rightly.
Fine. So, but before we give our other thoughts on it, we have a video on it. Let's watch this video.
Let's cross over to Kwara State, where these are images of rescued or kidnapped victims who arrived in Ilorin. After enduring months of fear, uncertainty and captivity, survivors of the devastating bandit attack in Kaima local government area of Kwara State have finally returned home. The rescued victims arrived in Ilorin late Thursday night, ending a painful ordeal that began earlier this year when heavily armed bandits stormed the community, killing scores of residents and abducting many others into the forest. The release followed sustained military offenses and coordinated security operations that eventually secured their freedom. They were transported from neighboring Niger states to Ilorin, where they were received at the Nigerian Army's 2 Division Sobi Barracks before being moved to a secured location. And for families who waited anxiously through months of anguish, the victims' return represents a moment of relief, hope, and healing after unimaginable loss. The rescued abductees are expected to be formally handed over to Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak, whose administration maintained close engagement with security agencies throughout efforts to secure their release, while authorities continue to verify the total number of those rescued and provide medical, psychological, and humanitarian support. The homecoming marks a significant milestone in the quest to reunite every victim with their loved ones.
So that report was actually from Channels TV, and I think, to the best of my knowledge, it gave an in-depth reportage of what had happened. Also, proud to this day, I also have seen videos of people fleeing from their communities in Kwara State. Also, even from my hometown, a member of my hometown they were doing videos, and we're like, this place is now being very deserted. There is no one here. In fact, a whole village and houses are empty, and there are no living beings whatsoever, no transactions going on, no markets working, and it's quite disheartening to see that you're from this state and well, you can't do anything about it. That's how a lot of Nigerians feel. those that are from KB, Kano, and the rest of them. So you wanted to say something.
So even we are saying 308 people
Yeah.
were rescued. Now, this is after 6 months of captivity. Now, let's not also forget, Amnesty International recorded 1,000 plus deaths in the first 4 months of 2026 alone. So, I'm sorry, 1,000 plus abductions, rather. So even if they have rescued 300, it's just a small fraction of the large number. Now, let's not also forget that insecurity is something that
it's ongoing.
It's ongoing. So this one doesn't. So I feel where I come from my own thought, my own point of view. I feel that
it's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's just a drop in the ocean.
It's just a drop in the ocean, and also I feel it's like politically inclined because Osun State election is just a few days away.
Are you tying this to Osun State election?
I'm not tying it to Osun. I'm just saying elections are coming, and there's a heavy scrutiny on security now. So
that might a bit you know, dipping or dapping the motivation of people to want to vote for
but in the Osun State election, the comment is not even
it's not APC.
It's not. So that's why I'm not tying this. I'm not tying this to.
Okay.
I'm saying what I'm saying is I said
the elections are coming up next year.
Are getting very, very close. We're getting to that point.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying exactly.
Yes. All right, let's move to the other story. Every day, the average Nigerian complains about the rising cost of living and the pressure of households' income. Yet, even in this difficult economic environment, Nigerians continue to spend heavily and awesomely on internet connection. Records show that Nigerians spent approximately 1.7 trillion naira on MTN's data services in the first 6 months of 2026. The figure points to something bigger than telecommunication spending. Data has become an essential part of everyday economic life. My question is, I hope with this huge amount of money and money spent on data, I hope they're able to use it for something formidable and something that can actually bring good return. Because oftentimes Nigerians are either ravishing on social media, checking blogs,
whatever you do with your data is not your business. They are making money from it.
But you talked about how much now?
1.7.
So let's assess the performance of this internet that we're even talking about here. You know, we talk about how much income that these service providers are making on a daily, but we're not hammering on the performance of their services.
The quality,
the quality of the services. We find out that yes, in as much as we are doing well when it comes to broadband penetration, internet penetration, and it's obvious, the reasons are obvious. We are more youthful in this part of the world. Young people are using data for social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and all that. Of course, even the day-to-day digital transactions, I'm sorry, I'm mentioning brands now. But the transfers we are making, all internet driven. But you and I would also know that these bundles that we buy or these internet that we purchase, what's the quality of the service? You know, in as much as you're spending a fortune on the internet, but you don't really get the quality, the value of the money you're spending. If you want to do a major project, for example, you want to stream. Or you want to stream this program, for example, we're on YouTube
We're streaming now.
You can't depend on just one ISP now.
No, you can't.
Because that ISP can just mess you up.
You need to have like 2 or 3 backups.
I don't know how many of you know Ni Fagbemi. Is a very popular, photojournalist. You know, something happened to him last year that almost messed up his production. He was using a particular ISP to cover the Ojude Oba Festival. And based on research, Reki has done his Reki. He found out this internet provider was the best in that place. But on the D-Day, that ISP messed up. And he couldn't even, those drone shots and all that, he couldn't post until like a day after or 2. Now, that's the havoc bad service is doing to businesses that are dependent on internet. Kudos to MTN. MTN arguably is the largest ISP in Nigeria. Kudos to them. They are making the money, but the quality.
How far? We do have the video though. I think we should watch the video.
The platform. So the question then is, how are we coping? The reality is that we are spending so much in terms of improving the network resilience, but demand just keeps increasing. Now, should we, back away from that? I don't think, no, we're not going to back away from that. That's why, I've put the numbers, 1.6 trillion since January 2025 to date and counting. And that just means that we believe in providing a good quality network that Nigerians deserve to improve the quality of service. So, if I'm on social media, and I'm sure your your subscribers may be taking me on that. But let me just qualify that statement, because at times people say, if you are spending that much, why is the network having these issues? Right. So then we need to bifurcate what the issues are. There are some that are outside of your control, like your fiber cuts. Some landlords may decide to lock you out of the sites because they want to have a share of the 3 trillion, forgetting the fact that they have contracts with the tower providers. And if they lock the sites out, diesel goes out of the sites, the site goes down, you don't have coverage. So those are sort of, factors that we have to battle in, day out, that are actually beyond. But I think working with the industry, with the security agencies.
So actually, we do have data of how Nigerians have been, being very faithful with buying of data. Faithful, very prudent. No, they are not prudent. They are very.
So most of us used internet for our day-to-day life.
It's our way of life.
So one thing I also want to say is, I think now, unlike before, we now treat data like the way we treat transportation, fuel, and food. So it's like it's a part of our lifestyle. Daily cost.
Yes, really. And in April, 1.41 trillion naira was recorded. Also recorded in April. So, and this is August. This year, 2026. Also, 44% year-on-year growth in data consumption from April 25 to April 2026. Now, 53.2 million was also recorded as data in 2025. They are not even having declines.
Is this MTN?
Yes, MTN.
So now this is just one ISP.
Yes.
We've not spoken about other ISPs.
Yes. So 2.78 trillion in revenue in 2025, 74.5% growth in MTN data revenue in 2025, also 34% increase in MTN data traffic in 2025, 66.1 MTN smartphone penetration in 2025. That is the data used with data, your smartphones and your phones. Yeah, that's it recorded about 66.1%, 9.19% telecommunications contributions. That is to Nigerians' real GDP in first quarter in 2026. Also, 15.91% Nigerians' headline inflation rate under the latest rebased CPI, and many more. So we are seeing figures like 1.7, we are seeing figures like 1.4, 44%, and all of that. What does this even mean for Nigerians? It does not stop them from buying. The own is just give me quality of, and sometimes why I like MTN though, it's not an advert, is that
it's an advert because you just said why I like, so you've endorsed MTN. You've shown preference for MTN. So
okay. So why I like this particular? Let me not call the name.
Moving on. Don't worry.
So you can't even.
Finance will issue you an invoice after.
You can't even say, because so many Nigerians, especially freelancers, always complain that they find it hard to get remote jobs from other countries because of our service providers always mess us up. So
can I play devil's advocate for this service providers? And I know we are mentioning 1.6 trillion, 1.4 trillion. The money is big. So you're like, these guys are making a kill. They're making money from us. But the truth is, let's look at the production cost and infrastructure, the amount they pay as CIT. Do you really think these guys are making a profit? Do you think that the telecommunications business is actually profitable in Nigeria? Because the amount they spend on repairing infrastructure that have been destroyed and all that, production costs. For example, those masts that you see out there are being driven by fuel. They buy diesel. How much is diesel right now per liter?
Is that why they increased?
1,000. Now, when was the last time? Now, how often do these ISPs increase their tariff?
It's their business now.
How long?
So
business.
Wait, let me
There's
even
a
ask
question.
him.
How
He wants
often?
to be the devil's advocate.
Yes, that's right. Let me play the devil's advocate
Hold on now,
here.
let me ask you.
Okay.
What is the highest subscription you've ever done in a week?
No, I can't put a figure to you because I have a budget for internet.
Politician, calm down.
So my answer to that question is you decide your production now you know what you want provide now you know how much I'm going to pay you.
Erica, now at the start of the year, you do your finances, your budget. Look, I'm going to spend X amount on fueling the masts for transmission, Abby, and a month after, maybe you budgeted at 1,100 per liter when it comes to diesel. Or a month after, 2 months after, the price of diesel skyrockets to about 1.5. Now it's 1.7, 1.8. For those who are into production, for example, they are feeling the heat. And if this U.S.-Iranian war persists, the price of diesel might go further than 2,000 per liter. Now, how do you expect those telecoms to make their profits? So some of them will rather shut down some of the masts, affecting the service penetration. Some of them will, instead of running 24 hours, they might run 12 hours. So that's why you notice that there are some internet disruptions. There's what we call drop in time. Time out, dropping and all that. So I want to play the devil's advocate that because Nigeria is not really a paradise when it comes to business and doing business. There are so many challenges that companies, production outfits, manufacturers are facing, and MTN is not alien to this. MTN, Glo, Airtel, they are not alien to these challenges. So when we say they are making $1 trillion, 1.7 trillion, and all that, let's also ask the question that, okay, the ease of doing business, how are they actually doing this business? Is this business actually profitable?
Yeah, telecommunications have become a very integral part of the economy. Sure. It's all right. It's we, the people.
But as the end user,
yes,
we don't care how you run your business. All we care about is quality. So they also need to improve. They also need to improve on the quality of the service that they render and how efficient is their customer care across board now. When you call their customer care to resolve a complaint, how responsive are they in resolving issues? That's another thing we need to look out for.
Yeah, sure. So we have some people talking to us.
So our comment session is brewing. So T the Oak says scamming bandits is crazy with crying emoji. Let's see. We have so many of them. Oh, Momodu Oshioke says happy birthday, Omolara.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday, Omolara. Chimezie Ogechi says scamming bandit is another level of craze. Like it's another level of craze.
You would have chopped wind.
So she goes on to say, man, that's a lot of money. It has to be physical cash. And she, Brianna says, una no de fear, you de scam bandits. As I want to get more. Okay, so Brianna also says, the fact that these bandits operate so fearlessly and maybe efficiently in their terrors, they must have a backing cause they still are not caught even when there are videos of them circulating.
True.
Something exactly what we said.
Our nation is receptive of them. That's it.
So T did the Oak says, if you disrespect the dollar, now Trump go hold you. So this was about when I was asking that question. So I think that's all we have for the that's all we have.
All right, so right about now we have to get into the conversation on politics. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Now it's politics. We're just days away from Osun state gubernatorial election and political activity is currently ongoing. is intensifying across the state. And questions are also being raised about whether the APC is doing everything within its power to regain control of the state. The bank accounts of the Osun state government were frozen days before the governorship election amid the investigations and legal disputes. The administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke argued that the action could disrupt government operations, including the payment of salaries and provision of essential services. The timing of the development quickly gave the matter a political dimension, with questions being raised about its possible implications for the election. Report also indicates that the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, subsequently intervened, after which steps were taken to ease the immediate situation. And I hope that we know that this has been ongoing since 2023. Yes, when they had their, so this is majorly between state and federal government. Just like they gave you money to account, and that was even the succession of Adeleke. You understand? So it's been talk of war ever since, and because it was APC that had that seat, control over that, that is an issue again. When you decide as a person, as a leader in an office, because you know it's just for a stipulated amount of years or time, you're supposed to ensure that the next person coming would have a soft landing. Having this matter is already in court, so we cannot say extensively until we are able to get the verdict of the court hearing. But I want to also believe that they could have sorted this after the election. Why this timing? Why this time?
Right,
why?
Days before
So there are time and season for everything.
Do you have an issue with the timing,
It's the timing
or the reason?
It's the timing, but we do have a video for it. Please, let's watch the video.
The EFCC chairman to explain to the good people of Osun State and to the Nigerians in general why he froze Osun State government account and show proof to support whatever reason he presents.
We woke up with a melodrama from the Economic and Financial Crime Commission to put a PND on the statutory account of the state. And this is the main account that we use to pay people's salary, workers' salaries, pensioners, teachers, as well as the healthcare service providers.
Shall therefore be seeking the court's guidance on whether the cited provisions or any other law empower the EFCC to freeze or restrict the statutory account of Osun State. We urge all parties and members of the public to remain calm and allow the matter.
So the court struck out the hearing because the state attorney general does not have, a kind of power over this particular situation. And it's just like, they also said, because of salary, they said they noticed that some people that are not even on the list were ghost workers. They were paying ghost workers. This is not the first time federal government or even state government would have ghost workers on their list. We all know that ghost workers, some of them, they are just way to siphon money to another project, their own personal project, right? So I just want to get your thoughts on that.
Okay, you've laid a good foundation we also ended it by saying ghost workers, but I don't even want to dwell on the ghost worker issue because it's not just Osun State that is complicit. We have other, it's a norm, even in the private sector as well. Okay, now, the EFCC freezing Osun State government's account. Does the EFCC have the right to do so? Like to issue a PND that's post no debit, right? That money can come in, but money cannot come out. Yes, the EFCC has the right, and the EFCC has the right to freeze that account for 72 hours max without a court order. But with a court order, it can be prolonged. Now, this case, you mentioned since 2023, but I also want us to fast forward that this case in particular, the 11 billion that is in question, the investigation started around March this year. So the EFCC has actually been questioning the AGS, as the Attorney General of the state, and other governments,
the Federation,
and other state officials. Okay, how are you guys spending this 11 billion? I'm noticing that there's something fraudulent, fishy about this 11 billion, because this 11 billion is actually meant for 3 major things: ecological fund, intervention fund, and FAC allocation. Now, I want you to quote me on this, and if you like, take me to court on this, because the ecological fund, which for me is dash money, I call it dash money, because what's the meaning of ecological fund actually? Is funds released to mitigate, environmental disasters like flooding, earthquakes, and all that.
It's Nigeria.
How many times do we experience flooding, earthquakes, environmental hazards or disasters? So that ecological fund, now dash money, which state governors take and they give to themselves and their cronies. Even the FAC allocation that is made for development, for health, for all that, some of the states are not even doing, and for recurrent expenditure, some of the states are culpable. They are not using those allocations for the right purpose. So now that's what the EFCC has been investigating for the past since March. Now, but why did they issue a PND that's post no debit recently? It's because the EFCC noticed that on August the 2nd, some monies were leaving that account, like large amounts, and they were being deposited in current accounts. That was the reason, main reason, they actually issued a lien on that account. And the state government was like, oh no, we can't do that. And I want to say this. Let's leave politics alone for the politicians to talk about. Let's look at the state in question. I am from Osun State. I'm also from Edo State, so I'm mixed. What is their when it comes to development in Osun State? How much of development and progress have actually been achieved in that state?
Are you saying
I'm asking,
Adeleke is not working?
Don't. We are journalists here.
It's a question.
We are journalists here.
Is it suspended?
Now, in Osun State, we have 30 local governments.
Okay.
But I can tell you for free that you will struggle to count 3 local governments that are really benefiting when it comes to not just development across board, better health sector, education, entertainment, sports, and all that. We talk about maybe Osogbo, which is the state capital, Elisha, and maybe Ife. One of the whether Ife Central or Ife East or Ife West. So now your crying foul. Permit I'm using these words that the government or the FCC is trying to stop your when it comes to disbursement, funds allocation for developmental use. You say that, the FCC is playing politics with these funds, the elections are coming in, you are trying to frustrate the state government. But we need to ask ourselves a question.
What did you use
before the EFCC issued a PND on this account?
How was it being used?
What's the progress report in that state? Now, the Adeleke family too is influential. You know why? Because his nephew is Davido. And, if this matter, now the reason why the President Tinubu stepped into this matter, because it was a smart move. He could have just remained quiet about it, because as far as the law is concerned, EFCC is right by issuing a PND, because you're suspecting some fraudulent, some money laundering activities. Then you can issue a PND, then the state government can go to court, and before there's litigation and defense, so you now go slug them out in the courtroom. But why did the president came out to say, oh, EFCC, pipe down, you can actually resume this after the election, is because if the president had kept quiet and we did the election, and the incumbent governor did not win the election, what would be the narrative?
That
the APC administration was the reason that they actually masterminded the loss. And of course, the following that Davido has and his family, they will push that narrative and there will be chaos. So I want us to ask ourselves some really pertinent questions that beyond the EFCC matter, let's look at the state in itself. What's the rate of development in that state? How can we say this state is economically viable? This is a state that has not just mineral resources, human resources, youthful the youthful population is there. We have so many smart minds from this state, but the question is, how well has this state progressed? This state is just a civil servant state, I must tell you. But beyond, I'm not just saying. No, this issue. I want to ask. Let me just final note. Okay. This issue predates the Adeleke administration. I am not blaming the Adeleke administration for all the problems that Osun State has, but I'm just saying that for you to, that's why even Governor Okpebolo of Edo State attacked him that the only thing that you know how to do is to dance.
Dancing.
That's what you're good at. Why would he have the effort to say that? They used to say something that results will cancel insults. True. If we show workings, if we show doings, it will cancel whatever insult people are coming taking on you, raining out. So, is result actually can the Adeleke administration show us the results that I've been able to achieve in the 4 years of my administration?
I agree.
So still on this Osun State and the development of Osun State, you are
I'm an indigene.
Yeah, indigene of Osun State. So between his predecessor and Adeleke, which is better?
I won't want to answer that question directly, but I would say,
why not
you promised. Now, for you to say you want to head a state or you want to be at the helm, is because you want to make what is good better and you want to make what is better best. So your predecessors might have failed or done things rightly. The question is, what have you done in the 4 years that you've headed that state? What are those achievements you can proudly say that, Okpebolo, he's also my governor as well. Oh, you say I'm only good at dancing. Scratch that. These are the things I've achieved in the past 4 years. Scratch that. I don't like comparing governors, but permit me. But in this business of ours, we need to do comparative analysis. Let's talk about the Abia State governor, for example.
It's doing well.
Alex Oti.
It's doing well.
Now, both of them are the same. Alex Oti is also a first-time governor. He's also a member of the Labour Party. He's not part of the ruling party. Same with Adeleke. He's not part of the ruling party. Let's assess. When I mentioned Alex Oti, both of you nodded your head at yes. Are you from Abia State? No. But are you seeing the doings?
Yes.
So don't allow anybody to insult you, or if anybody insults you,
give evidence.
Show workings. Show results.
Yes.
They tweeted something. Tweeted the WAEC result of Okpebolo, and I was just laughing that. Come now, let's not fight this. Rather than rather than posting the WAEC results, because the Edo State government did not do it in his WAEC anyways. D7. But instead of posting the Edo State governor's WAEC results, why not post the achievements of your uncle?
Exactly. That's the best way.
My uncle set up a tech hub in Oshogbo. My uncle set up, renovated the hospitals across the 30 local government areas in the state and all that. So, the FCC.
So speaking on the president's intervention, calling, and he also stated in his statement he said the court is made mention of the court order. So I'm asking you this, AY, do you think the president's intervention is fairness or also playing politics?
The president acted smartly, as I earlier mentioned.
Is it fairness or political, so that they will not say that it's me?
Should the president have intervened?
Not really.
This is a matter between an anti-graft agency and a state. The same EFC can also issue a PND on federal accounts. No?
Yes.
The EFCC has the right to issue PND on the local, state, and federal accounts if they notice any money laundering or criminal activity. But the president, because he knows, he sees beyond his nose. That's one thing that we don't understand about our president. He doesn't think like most of us. He thinks ahead. That if this election swings in favor of me, that's my party, their delegates and their sympathizers and of course will come at me and they will point at the EFCC as the tool that the APC used in rigging or influencing that election.
But don't you think this is kind of similar? Remember when he was also contesting?
Yes.
When Emefiele,
yes.
The Naira ban.
No, but he was not the president.
Not Naira ban, rather.
He's still new notes now.
New notes, yes.
New notes.
I believe that he's seen, for him to have had this kind of thought, he's seen that there's about to be something that
this man is not a newborn baby in politics.
Yes, now it has happened to him.
What happened in Edo States to where they
froze their account. So
it's not.
So, but the president acted, I would say rightly. Okay, go ahead with your elections, but should the EFCC now back down on this investigation? No. You've started this investigation. Let's see the end of this investigation. Let's probe the monies that left the state government's account to other current accounts. What are those monies meant for?
Yes.
The 11 billion, the ecological fund, the intervention fund, the FAC allocation issue, let's bring whoever is complicit, let's bring them to book.
That's what we always say.
Yes.
Guess what? This man.
I'm not a fan of anybody. Let the best man win.
Kogi ex-governor is still.
That's another twist.
So they are always
the EFCC
without seeing it to an end. That's my anger. That's my anger. I'm not after all this. It's just
starting is not the issue.
Yes,
finishing
is always our problem. So, because guess what? If Mr. President had not intervened, they would have just picked the situation or case. After election, they would drop it. That's what they do. Why?
Now we are talking about when we always talk about seeing it from the beginning to the end. Now, what if it's just because he's Osun State and he's not an APC member? So Nigerians will be saying because he's not an APC member, that's why people decide to shed light on him. Yeah. What of the other governors, former governors?
Yes,
former governors. What have you done to that?
That's another major point to make.
Yes.
No, let the law be fair.
Yes, exactly.
Let EFCC act accordingly. Yes, don't have any favorites. Don't have any horse in the race.
Yes.
If you notice any infraction, even if it's on Malara's account, and you notice any infraction,
Nibo, 20 naira.
Issue a PND.
20 naira, me. Oh, you're welcome, EFCC. Come and investigate me. All right, on to the next topic. Nigerian's Vice President, Shettima, is currently on his first official leave since assuming office in 2023. The presidency has described the break as an opportunity to rest, study, and reflection. But the timing has attracted public attention, particularly because it comes against the backdrop of an increasingly active political environment and ahead of the 2027 general election. The leave itself is not unusual. What has generated debate is the question of timing. If this is the right time, political perception and constitutional provision for this, and the role of the vice president when the president is away from office. I don't see a big deal. Just like this, he has not gone on leave for a while.
Since 3 years now?
Yes, he has tried. He needs to. So he needs to go refuel.
He needs to go for massage.
What did you do?
Yes, because.
What did you do?
No, it doesn't matter. It's still the one they are saying, help me go to Moshalashi.
Did you say what did he do?
It's the PA to the president.
No. We can't accept that. He's the vice president.
Vice president.
And
no. In natural sense. What is the role? Does the vice president has any?
He's spearheading the economic council for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So that's a major role.
Yes, obviously. Okay. I'm just saying what it is.
Are you guys being sarcastic about this?
No, I'm asking. I'm not. I'm asking as a Nigerian that does not know anything.
I've just told you one of the things. He's spearheading the economic council, and of course, the economy drives the nation.
Yeah.
So when it comes to major things that is happening in the economy, of course, Shettima and every other member of that committee are behind those decisions and all the decisions and implementations.
Okay. So if you all agree that he's supposed to go, like
he's entitled to.
Those in support say Hey, those against say nay.
No, but why would you?
Yes, have it.
Why would you say? Why would you say nay?
Yes, have it.
Why would you say nay to Shettima's?
I didn't even choose anything. You didn't even choose anything.
No, but I think at least this is his 4th year, and this is the first time. Let him go.
Let him.
I'm actually surprised that some people are having issues with.
It's not a big deal,
Like,
really.
I think he deserves it.
If it was me, I would have lived like 4 times in my first year, you know. Maybe because I'm a lady.
You are not ready to work.
No, we will still work.
It shows your work ethics.
You want to go for this?
Is it your work?
It shows how you do your work, how you treat work.
Get prepared for me, because by the time I get into office, man, I'm going to that leave. I'm just going to be having it
back to back.
The soul and body must be in shape.
But we should expect, I know, once it resumes, we should expect a more sharper, a more brighter, a more articulate, a more productive vice president.
Yes.
And I would say that, you know, in all fairness to him, you know, not too many people gave him a chance, you know, to achieve anything meaningful.
They doubted him.
Not because of his capability as a former governor or a politician, or because of his principle. His principle was and is a juggernaut when it comes to politics and even economy. You know, from his antecedents as the Lagos State governor and also kingmaker roles that he has played over the years. So, but he has been able to hold his ground, and you know, he's quite effective when it comes to the economy. I can't say much of other aspects or other sectors of the nation, but when it comes to the economy, he's hands-on. He's hands-on, and I want to say he should enjoy himself. We don't know how many weeks he's going to be spending.
No, it wasn't stated.
But he should just enjoy himself. He should get a good masseur, you know, to stretch his bones and all that.
I'm available. How much is it for this thing? Anyway, see, as much as we've also attested and confirmed that there isn't much to the story, I still think that we should talk about the good side,
the importance of rest.
Of rest. You know, it is very, very sacrosanct. You need to rest.
True.
Baba, that's why it goes France.
No, it goes for medical.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Checkup.
It doesn't matter. We go français. So, sir, you are very right. Please go to Germany.
But I also want to ask a question. Why is he traveling outside of the country, spending government funds, foreign exchange?
What would they have?
When we are
how many foreign centers do you have that is working in Nigeria?
No, we need to, and that's one of the things that we need to also talk about.
Yes.
You know, when we talk about leave, you know, medical treatments and all that, we are so quick as a nation
to look outside,
to move, you know, to take the next available plane and fly out. But we have so many resorts.
We have Obudukatu Ranch
in Nigeria that you can actually, you know, spend your leave, you know, even if it's 1 or 2 weeks, spend it there, you know.
Igokosi.
Okay.
You know.
Are you available?
But we are spending. I'm being serious about it. We are spending FX because this is, of course, flying a plane or going to those countries or whatever country is going to. You won't spend naira then.
As a matter of fact, this is money.
No, my dear, no.
So
my dear,
get
so
it from this angle.
No, my dear. So his underwear
is your tax
is
money.
government money.
You people
no politician spends his or her money to run government or for personal use. The moment you get into office,
we are responsible for you.
The moment you get into office, you now become Omo Ojoba. Oh no, Omo Ojoba means that you are the child of the government. To your underwear is we pay for it. So he's spending government foreign exchange on this and all that.
Even if we want to,
I'm just saying that's just a twist.
This is his first time since he has been in office.
That's a twist.
No. See, next leave he can do it at Calabar or.
So we're not even talking about. We're not even talking about.
Where would you suggest?
We're not even talking about him alone.
You want me to suggest? Thank you for the privilege.
Him alone. Most politicians, when they are going on, why do they like going outside? Why can't they?
So I believe that.
Same with healthcare and all that.
Same with health. Why can't? Is it not? If it's good enough for Nigerians?
They ask the question, Erica, and the answer to the question is because they've not done enough to improve what is inside. They've not done enough to make what is inside lucrative.
However,
they've done enough to make what is inside attractive. That's why they are looking outside, because your inside is
well
bad.
cleaned up.
It's
Well,
not
he
working.
might have gone to wherever he went to because of his kids. You know, Baba wants to see his kids. He wants to be with his
Fair enough.
grandchildren and children.
But why is I don't want to go.
No, let's not go there because even
don't
a
wanna go, I don't
normal
wanna-
ordinary
I don't
Nigerian
wanna go
since
there. I don't wanna
their
go
children abroad.
I'm just being petty.
You know
I'm just being
yourself. So
petty.
no. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
I
I think
a
we
great
have
opportunity
some. We still have
for
some
sightseeing.
comments. So let's check it.
You also comment there.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying to check for some comments. So as we move. Okay. Okay. So Brianna said, if there hadn't been so much going on with the EFCC, the Osun State government account and the elections coming up, there might not be a response from Tinubu.
Okay.
T the Oak says, Ayo speaks so eloquently.
Okay.
Brianna also says, Mr. Ayo is right. If you show workings or doings, everything would be clear and settled.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that it's a norm. Well, it also depends on the situation. Leo Issa said, Davido let me take that again. Leo Issa says, Davido did that because Okpebolo attacked the governor's personality. So it is aura for aura. Yeah, I agree.
I don't want to agree completely with that. I know it's aura for aura, but Okpebolo questioned Adeleke's performance as a governor.
Yeah.
You also respond by saying, okay, Okpebolo, what have you done in your state?
Yes,
that you feel
still on that
you're
subject
better.
matter. Don't be
If I was
petty.
Davido, I'd have said, okay, go and do an assessment of Edo State. Assessment of Edo State, assessing what's his name? His name is a mouthful. My governor. Do oral for oral. You call my uncle a dancer, just a dancer, and nothing else. You as a governor of Edo State, what have you achieved in your 3 years? Or
That's
2
what
years.
we know, Arab. But you know, Davido is.
But Davido is. But I
he's used to
understand.
that kind of.
Let me just put this one out there.
Yeah, because we gotta go. Yeah.
Someone's T the Oak says, I don't forget say we get vice president safe.
No, we get actually. We get.
But even though it's him and his coat, you know.
But she made a statement. Now during Yemi Oshibajo's tenure as a vice president, did you ever forget that he was a vice president?
No.
No,
whenever Mr.
He was
President
always in his.
travels,
He was always in our
takes
face.
charge. Yes.
He was always in our face.
Yes.
So I think Shettima should hear this.
Yes, he was. So
all right. So I think it's iTag. Honestly, I do not want AY to leave here today, but I mean we have to do what we gotta do. But it's been a spectacular moment with him. Ayo Famirewa is a dynamic professional with a compelling personality and strong skills in presentation, content production, and vocal artistry that has been refined over more than 11 years. He has successfully established a unique presence across multiple aspects of radio, television, and podcast production, focusing on current affairs and governance, entrepreneurship, socioeconomic issues, relationships, entertainment, health, and lifestyle content, news reading and analysis, as well as imaging and voice-over project. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, so where are we turning up? Where are we turning up
I mean,
today?
well, you can
After the
stay,
show.
you can stay back here.
I should hang around.
Yeah.
All right. I will hang around.
Yes, we're going to Dubai. From here, we're flying out.
You don't
All right,
wind
guys.
me. You don't wind me.
Please, let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. SME is on point.
What made you block someone instantly?
More, the guys you go misbehave, you just swipe down, click on that 3 dots, block.
Broken trust, because I trusted her and she had an affair outside our relationship, and then I just had to block her.
I don't think I've ever blocked anyone before.
Lying. He was lying about being single, and I'm not the type to fight for a man. I'm sorry. I like peace of mind.
Because you know your words.
I can give you money, but if you're asking of you too much, that's when I should block.
I mean, how can you tell me you raped 4 times? Like, you were raped 4 times.
I rather just leave the message or reply.
I feel like one person cannot rape one person. Do you understand? One guy cannot rape one girl. I don't think it can ever happen. So I just blocked her. It is what it is.
So if your spouse keeps malice with you for 1 week, what would you do?
You won't keep malice. You go now. You they go. You they go.
Now to go mean chicken now.
My just think you should shout and forget about it too. I swear, because going silent or more silent move, they be all chicken your babe like that.
Girl, I'm gone. I'm gone because why you keeping malice on me?
Low key, I won't want to be blocked to be snubbed for about 1 week. If you are going to ghost for about a week, there should be a valid reason. Let's say you're trying to figure out life and all that, but 1 week, there's room for the devil now.
Arguments happen in every relationships, but people react differently. Today on the streets of Lagos, we'll be asking Lagosians to know if shouting, silence, or blocking is the right answer.
You guys, you go misbehave, you just swipe down, click on that 3 dots, block. Just they go.
Exactly, no time.
Well, not to waste time for this guy, you get me?
What?
Billing.
Billing, like you don't like billing at all.
Yeah, I avoid them.
Like how much made you just block someone?
There are some certain people that you can give money, but like being entitled to it is not like, it's what I don't want. I can give you money, but if you're asking of you too much, that's what I have to do. That's what I have to block.
It's a matter of trust and then a broken trust, because I trusted her and that's my ex actually. She had an affair outside our relationship and then I just had to block her because, how can you tell me you raped 4 times? Like, you were raped 4 times. And I feel like one person cannot rape one person. Do you understand? One guy cannot rape one girl. I don't think it can ever happen. So I just blocked her. It is what it is though.
I don't think I've ever blocked anyone before. I rather just leave the message on reply.
He was lying about being single, and I'm not the type to fight for a man. I'm sorry. I like peace of mind.
Because you know your words. Yeah, baby.
Thank you, queen.
So if your spouse keeps malice with you for 1 week, what would you do?
You won't keep malice. You go now. You they go. But I think it just boils down to understand the perspective of it.
Now to go mean chicken now.
If it's for me, I wouldn't get to that point. There should be a point where I will just walk out or walk away or something.
I'll find a way to talk to her very well, because that girl, it go for a gun. She cannot even keep malice with me because I used to do every possible ways to get in touch with her.
Low key, I won't want to be blocked to be snubbed for about 1 week. It makes no sense. If his relationship is also friendship, right? So I feel there's this mutual understanding. If you are going to ghost for about a week, there should be a valid reason. Let's say you're trying to figure out life and all that, but 1 week, there's room for the devil now. There's too much room for the devil like that, you understand?
Now, you watching, what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at IBrandTV. My name is Miss Christopher.
Those who make law to stop preaching is antichrist.
High cost of living is a major issue in the country. Instead of it to focus on the issues that we are currently facing in the country, the cost of fuel keeps going up, and nothing is being done about it. So the government coming to ban people from preaching in buses makes absolutely no sense to me, because we have lots of issues going on in Nigeria right now.
Without Christ, there is no unity. Anybody who opposes ministration of the gospel is against the gospel.
Coming out with that law is not necessary because we're a multi-religious country, let me put it that way.
Now, instead of us to focus on the security, which means we voted them to go and stop us not to preach the gospel.
Everybody has a right to preach or to talk about his or her own religion. The Muslims, the Christians, the traditionalists like myself.
About a month ago, I went to church. I'm a deacon under Assemblies of God. They burgled my house, entered the insecurity.
But the bottom line is banning the preaching in buses or whatever it is shouldn't be the key focus of the government at this point in time.
Are you a content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your project? Then look no further. We got you covered. the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68000168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old
when I shoot my shot, see me with the girl, you know she fine. Waiting line, it's my time now. I like it when she nice and clean, so we can get messy. Don't blow my phone, don't text me on the right side like I'm fucking messy. Pause. Won't want me, when you won't want me. I'm in San Francisco, jamming. I'm on the phone with chicks from Germany. Bumper to bumper, just don't tag me. Speeding on the highway, catch me if you can. Come closer, that's my song, she's jamming.
Okay, so my name is Richard Uchechuku. I'm a girl from Ebonyi State, Afikpo North local government area, but I grew up and was brought up in Bariga, Lagos. I'm a social media manager, professional volunteer for NGOs, for outreach and all of that, girl child activist and anti-smoking ambassador, teacher by day, musician by night. At one moment, I realized music was not just talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with us. And now, this is SME. I'm super excited to be having a lady, a radiant lady with us. As you can see this. These are artifacts. They're meant to be in the museum. You feel me? Yeah, so we have Ebere Ibeakanma. She's the CEO of Unique Works, a headpiece and millinery brand known for turbans, fascinators, and auto gillies. Ebere blends creativity, culture, and craftsmanship to design statement pieces that celebrate beauty, elegance, and individuality. Through Unique Works, she continues to empower women to express confidence and heritage with timeless style. Give it up for Ebere! I need some energy here. This set is looking radiant. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you for joining us on this show. So let's get right into it. This cap, I'm fascinated by it. Okay, all right. What is this cap called exactly?
You just kind of said the name is a fascinated face cap.
Oh, fascinated face cap.
Hey! So what does millinery means?
Okay, it's basically headgear fashion. That's everything about headgear. You know how there's fashion for dresses, there's like an aspect of fashion for shoes and handbags. It's just one aspect of fashion for accessories, and that's headpieces. Everything women put on their heads, even men, basically. So that's just what it
all right,
covers.
So these things, I believe they are relevant. They are needed in our wardrobes. Yeah. And she is Bandit spokesperson. I think this would resonate more with our people. Erica, what do you think? Okay. So, I mean, why is this relevant exactly? And why do you think I need to have this in my clothing?
Okay. Headgear is the kind of accessory that elevates your total look. Okay. Like you can repeat a particular dress and use your headgear to change the mood or the tone of that your total style, total outfit for different occasions, whatever. So it just helps you to elevate and change the way you are perceived. So
is this business profitable? How much do you make from it on a normal? Just give us a range, you know. Hey, she's smiling. This is an expensive smile. Oh. She will still call amount for you.
Let me even ask. So for someone who is looking into going into millinery, millinery, right?
Yes.
Millinery. I got it. I pronounced it right because I
Yeah.
need that pronunciation. Millinery.
Yeah.
So, which is better? Which do you think is more profitable? Maybe one-off custom, like maybe like you do this one-off, or maybe a repeated, maybe reusable for maybe repeated designs that people can. Oh, this person is wearing it. This person can wear. This one can wear. Yeah. Which brings more money? Is it the one-off customs or those ones that you can do duplicated productions?
The thing is, one has an advantage over the other. As they say, something that has advantage also has a disadvantage. When you talk about custom-made pieces, especially designs that are not common, that other people cannot replicate, you can price it anyhow you want. It's your statement piece. You can give it a price, but it restricts the kind of people that can afford it. So your market is limited. But when it comes to pieces that are common, that are regular, that are very viral pieces, almost everybody can afford it because the price comes down. When the demand of something is very needed, is very high and all that, then in this case, it's not going to follow the case of economics demand. Once something is needed and it's easy to produce, definitely many people will be able to afford it. So we now depend on mass market to make your money. It depends on how much you can market, the volume you can sell, the number of people that can buy it. That will now determine how much you can make. And like they say, there's a lot of money in the lower class, in the lower level. So if you can market very well, push it out, bring down your price, a lot of people get purchase from you, and you may likely make more than that person who is restricted to your custom made, waiting for just high value clients.
So speaking of value, I know that some people usually get outfits, shoes, they invest so much in it, in fact, golds, jewelries and all of that, so that they'll be able to, sell it off later. Do you think this is also applicable? Can one get something like this and still have the value later?
A resellable value.
For now in Nigeria, we are very peculiar people. We do not have so many collectors. Like there are people who collect art, there are people who collect different things, and they store them. The value goes up later, they can resell. But for now, we do not really have that in Nigeria. So what we only depend on is the durability of the products. So we ensure they are strong, they are solid, they are good, such that you can pass it down through generations. Like there's a particular material we use to make otogele, ofi, those old ashoke ofi. We've had some clients who brought their grandmother's ofi for us to reuse to make a design for them. And when they are done wearing it, they will still hand it down to their daughters. So you see it has gone like 4 generations. Yes. So, but in the area of doing it on a large scale, collecting it to increase the value, we don't have that for now.
So what are these pieces called? I can see there's a fascinator here. Do you have a specific name that you use to tag this thing?
We just basically categorize them. Yes, we have auto gele, of course, made with gele materials like ashoke, sego, and all that. Then we have fascinators, just made with hat accessories that are basic. They are not the serious one. Then we have hats, the one that cover your head so much. We have turbans as well, made with soft fabrics like turban, like velvet, damask, and all that. So then we have berets as well. All these things, we borrow some of their materials. They are foreign, so we just have to categorize them based on how they look and where they come from, then also what they are used for.
So how do I begin as a beginner now? This is craftsmanship. It has to do with skills, someone who already has the skills, I believe. So when you're training your students, what are the core value you instill in them to ensure that they go on and make beautiful pieces like this?
Well, to start, you need to have interest in, like any other thing that has to do with craft or fashion. If you are not passionate about it, you will not be able to go the full 9 yards. You need to have interest. Do you love it? Like, do you see people wearing it and it sparks something in you? That's the first thing, because that was how I also started. Yeah, I was doing so many jobs, and I gave birth to my second child. I was asked to resume 6 weeks after delivery, so I couldn't cope. Then I remembered I learnt hat making briefly before going to university. So I just went back, did a little brush up. Yes. and started in my sitting room, using mopping stick to,
Wow,
to
so
display. Like, even the first mannequin I used, someone loaned it to me.
Wow.
Then I started in my sitting room. So the passion kept me going. Then even though I was not making so much, but I needed to put myself out there. So I started doing some jobs for free. I'll just to tell people this is what I do. I will even lift images from Google that I know I can replicate and show this is what I can do. Do you need this? I started making for people. So the passion was there. The passion was there. I started from there. Then most of the other things I do, they were self-taught.
Okay.
So as I started growing, more people started bringing different designs to me, difficult designs. So I'll research, I'll do trial and error, because there's no way I'll go back to my teacher. Like few years after training, my teacher even saw me and asked me, okay, what do you do now? I said, Ma, it's what you taught me. I've established a business with it. She said, did you go back and learn elsewhere? Meaning what she taught me was not enough to that to set you up. So I told her, yes, I went to do refresher course and I learned on the job and all that. So you need to have that passion. Then you need to be patient. You need to be willing to learn. You will spend money. You will
like
waste
how much?
materials.
How much?
It depends. It depends on who you are learning from.
So how much does this go for?
This particular one is 20K.
So what makes the total capital of this, and what value? I mean, how do you price the pricing now? How do you price?
The major thing now is we price based on level. But yes, then we consider the material, the raw material we use. Of course, I'm not the only one who produces. I have staff members, artisans who have trained. So definitely you pay them from whatever you'll be producing. So we cost the material itself, raw materials, the timing we use, then the people involved in production, the materials we use for packaging too. Those are the indirect costs. Then we now place a value, a profit value on it and just fix it.
Erica, how does this look on me?
It looks really beautiful. You should get it as a birthday gift for yourself. Today is her birthday, by the way.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we've spoken about the advantages. What are some of the challenges you faced in this business? Because we've been talking about the good side of it. What are some of the challenges you faced?
There are a lot though. Which one would I say? Like, if you look at my eyes, you see that I've not had a good sleep. Yes, there are a lot of challenges. You just have to be like up and doing to really be out there. A lot. So you need financial help. Like every business, you need investments. You need people to believe in you and even give you a little investment. Then you need to be able to convince people that what you did is like a very good, fantastic job. Some people come with a kind of mindset, expecting a certain thing, and maybe what you produce for them does not match what they had in mind, their expectation. So you need to either go back to correct or just try and convince them that you worked based on your experience. There are a lot. Then there are some challenges. The recent one is the recreating of other people's designs.
Yes, and AI too. Also, like, because we don't have much time. What do you think about people getting using AI to reproduce,
like giving us ideas to recreate AI ideas, and even other? The thing is, this is handwork. This is crafts. Even most of my designs, I can't recreate them exactly 2 times because it's only machines have the ability to reproduce something exactly the same way more than once. Yes, so no 2 designs are the same. So when I create my own design, we try our best to make sure they are very, very close, identical. Now you are bringing AI designs to us. The materials are not the same. Material behavior cannot be the same. Fluidity, AI used to smoothing out some parts of the job. So a lot of things can affect.
So in terms of collaboration, how do you collaborate with, do you collaborate with up and coming, people that are creators?
It depends. If I know you give us value, because for me to get to this level as well, people give me a chance. They gave me opportunity. So if you are bringing value to us, we collaborate. Also, we've had people that are bigger reach out to us for collaboration. There's a way we do it. At times we do completely free. At times we just take 50% of the original cost it would have taken to do that particular design. But you still just have to do it to grow.
How much is your most minimum?
So if people want to reach you, what's your handle, a phone number, please state it.
Our official line is 090-2292-4489. Then my Instagram handle is @uniqueworks. @uniqueworks.
All right, thank you so much. We just had a very phenomenal lady, Ebere Ibeakanma is the CEO of Unique Works, a headpiece and millinery brand known for turbans, fascinators, and autogele. Ebere blends creativity, culture, and craftsmanship to design statement pieces that celebrate beauty, elegance, and individuality. Through Unique Works, she continues to empower women to express confidence and heritage with timeless style. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. Right about now, we will be having sports. And yes, we'll be on to predictions and other details you need to know on sport. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
Can you stay in a long distance relationship for more than 5 years? Let's start with that.
For my age right now, I don't think so.
I know I'm shy. I cannot do it. It's too much.
That one go far.
5 years is a very long time.
In fact, my last relationship ended because it was long distance.
If the distance is like too long and there's no possibility of seeing each other within those 5 years, I don't think so.
I could not even do 6 months.
First of all, you don't have an issue with long distance.
No, I don't. I'm currently one.
Okay.
I'm kind of like an emotional person, and when I'm getting back from work, I need my woman to be at home. It is too far. Everything will be turn long story.
Can you be in a long distance relationship with your partner for more than 5 years? And how important do you think sex is in a relationship?
Can I stay in a long distance relationship for more than 5 years?
5 years.
For my age right now, I don't think so. But a bracket of 5 years, I could still, if he's committed and he's loyal and he's also family oriented, then I would be able to stay. I could still manage 5 years. And it depends on the distance. If the distance is like too long and there's no possibility of seeing each other within those 5 years, I don't think so.
I know.
At all.
I know I'm not shy. I cannot do it. It's too much. 5 years is a very long time.
Okay, but you can kind of deal with long distance.
If we did not start with long distance, let's say it came like in between the relationship, then we'll find a way around it. But like intentionally going into a long distance, no, I don't think I can.
You guys, Chisom is a hater of long distance relationships, so because not 5 months.
5 years. That one go far. How will I stay alone without my man? My own man, my crown. Oh no. 5 years is too much. Only where there's no love. But where there's love, I'm gonna forget. I can't do without him. That's it.
5 years.
5 years.
I could not even do 6 months. My last relationship ended because it was a long distance relationship. Because I'm kind of like an emotional person, and when I'm getting back from work, I need my woman to be at home. Not because I'm emotionally independent, but at least, let me know there's someone at home that I can run to, like what happened today. Calling over phone, when person is with me, there's this extra chemistry I feel. It's just too far. Everything will be turn long story.
How important do you think sex is in a relationship?
Generally, I think sex is important in marriage, but in relationships, yes, in marriage, but in relationships, it's important too, but it could be avoided, and through the help of God and you guys coming together to say, okay, we're not going to do this, because it's not easy. But for relationship, because God said sex is just created for marriage, I think relationship guys should still keep calm.
Oh my God, that one is the cocoa. Very, very important. That is the cocoa, the main. Even in relationship, it's still important, because that one self now is just like tested. Okay, you have to test what you want to. It's not what you enter. You now meet.
don't think it's that important. Depends on both of you. If it's something you need to spice up your relationship, then it's fine. But if not, you can let it be. It's not food.
Oh, you think it's not food? I think it's food for some people. You don't agree?
Just as I said, it depends. Some people use it as a means of bonding, yeah. But if you don't think it's important, you don't need to go out of your way to like do it.
I mean, sex is like the bedrock. Aside love, sex is also a very important bedrock in relationship. I mean, marriage is scattered because of one couple and the other partner is not so good in bed and all of that. As someone going into relationship, you should, especially marriages, you should be sure your partner is matching that energy. And there are sometimes even you might not match. The willingness to want to learn, understand their body, because the way this lady responds might be different today. So the willingness to learn how our body works.
Now, welcome back to the Rundown Show, and this is Sports on the Rundown. Now, I know I see the B now, but today we get something different for now. We get something special. I'll be my guy. So, we have a rundown, talks about, on takes about sports generally, especially the WAFCON. From the WAFCON to the transfer news, from the transfer news to, EPL is starting soon. And then, we are all excited. I don't know about you, but we are all excited. But first on our list is the WAFCON, Hey, my boy, WAFCON is actually busting my brain right now. Super Falcons.
WAFCON has been crazy because, since 1988,
my bro,
Nigeria has been banging.
Bro, what are they banging?
Okay, let me not say Nigeria has been banging, because if I say Nigeria has been banging, the Super Eagles have not been doing much when it comes to competitions like
speaking of Eagles, they are birds, but one they fly past the other one.
One they fly, and they must me because normally Eagles supposed to fly past Falcon, but Falcon now don't they do things we know they expect.
I swear to God, bro.
It's been since 1988. It's been 13 WAFCON competitions, and Super Falcons has 10 out of 13 since 1988. Can you imagine? And then they are playing their 14th one. Super Falcons have the they have the go ahead to take it up, make it 11. Right, and and it's crazy because it's not crazy, or it's crazy in a sense because if they win their current match,
that's the quarterfinals against Cameroon.
Yeah, against Cameroon is soaring higher to greater chances. They are playing World Cup in Brazil. They are playing the semi-finals, and they stand a chance to win their 11th title of the WAFCON. So it's it's one of the biggest chances out there, And then if you're looking at it, it's also one thing to look at because Malawi came into this World Cup as an underdog. This is their first WAFCON.
Debut.
Their first WAFCON. Now they pick Super Falcons.
Knock on for ground. But actually, something about underdogs here is something you won't expect in football generally. There's some way you think say if you not go do anything.
Now you go
carry you. Look at World Cup. Cape Verde do that same thing. It's up. Now
WAFCON Malawi, and this is Malawi's first, and not just that it's their first. They have not, imagine where a team is playing with two siblings.
Can you imagine?
Malawi is playing with two sisters, and these two sisters picked Nigerian Super Falcons and trashed them. Like two sisters, they dominated that match, and it gave room to the fact that Super Falcons are good. Attack, midfield,
defense.
No, defense is
poor. No, defense they are trying now. At least they are lacking some good hands.
Yes, but defense, and that was what the Malawians did. They capitalized on it, and they opened the fact that Nigeria's defense is poor when it came to it. So if we are changing anything, it's our defense. We should restructure our defense because we check it that in the second match they played, we had a red card. And they struggled to that. We ended that match 1-0. Nigeria and Super Falcons ended that match 1-0. But it was a struggle.
All true. But actually they tried.
They tried.
And the funny thing is they are facing Cameroon tomorrow in the quarterfinals. And my own take is Cameroon is a very strong team, right? But I feel like Super Falcons will scale through.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think they will scale through because in all the competitions they played against Cameroon always gave them tough time, but they always won. They always won, and they always came. They drew or they won, and Cameroon they have no title. So I think it's it's one of the standing points to say that Super Falcons are strong and they are going through.
Simple as ABC. Let's know what you think in the comment section. Let's know who you think will scale through, and then it's a very good edge for Super Falcons, to qualify for the World Cup automatically if they win the quarterfinals. Moving on, we're still on football, yeah. So there have been some major transfer news, rumors, speculations, and the likes. Especially Rodri to Barcelona. We are still waiting for that year we go. Personally, I cannot speak for everybody.
I want clean my eyes, look that thing again.
Magic,
because that Rodri to Barcelona is a wild situation. I was thinking it was Rodri to Madrid.
Bro, clear that thought. Just clear now. They think like tortoise. Come out that thought. If Rodri should go to Barcelona, it's just like as if they want to play World Cup again. Because now you have Rodri, you have Femi Lopez or Dani Olmo, and you have Pedro in the middle.
Like it's
the same team that played
Spain again. Like
bro,
like they're bringing all the Spaniards in one, and I mean it's Barcelona. It's still there, La Liga. Like
it's more like the same thing.
Exactly, and then they're bringing all the Spaniards in one team. Like
you know what to bust my brain. Rodri first tell Madrid say, "Me not you. I want to see whether Barcelona go bid for me." That's why I can say, "Me not you." As Barcelona send bill, say yes, Nadia they go.
But you say Barca no get money.
They play.
No, honestly, now look at it from every angle. They did not continue with Rashford's contract because
with the mention play. Okay, well, continue.
They did not continue for Rashford's contract. They went for this guy instead of Rashford. Gordon instead of Rashford, and then they paid Gordon a whooping amount, right? And then wanted to pay Rashford measly sum, which made Rashford go back to United, right? And the speculation was that Barcelona has no money in their coffers.
I love that kind of speculation, yeah.
And now they are going for Rodri.
As
Ballon d'Or Rodri.
Wait now, as a Barcelona lover, right? I wouldn't say Barcelona lover general or fan generally, but I love Barcelona as a team. Wait now, I'm going somewhere. When you go to the market to buy something, and then you see Okrika. And boutiques. Wait now. Boutique style. You understand what I try to talk? So normal. You get money. What you go buy? You go buy Okrika. Now boutique you go now. You go buy better normal. You understand that kind of thing? So you get 1 billion naira now. Say you won't go buy clothes.
What are the off chance that Barcelona?
You understand what I'm saying?
What are the off chance that Barcelona is not borrowing the money? Barcelona is not in some sort of because wait.
They don't start another agenda.
No, it's not agenda. It's not agenda.
Agenda now. Why you say Barcelona
is still owing? They are still. Wait now. Barcelona is still owing. They are still being investigated for fraud, right? And it's a lot of money issues. And then imagine, yes. You're having money issues, and then you're going to buy a Ballon d'Or player. How much do you think you're going to pay?
I don't know. If Rodri is almost, I wouldn't say finished.
Rodri will not take less than 80,000.
80,000, okay, I'll be 80 million.
80 million. Rodri is not going to take less than 80 million.
Baka will pay now, they get money now.
Baka get money now. Baka get money, not supposed to owe people now.
They
owe their staff, they never pay their staff, they won't go to pay.
And now you know that one, no. Moving on, the major transfer news going on right now is Araujo to Liverpool, which is very crazy, and it's like a wow. Araujo way back down the hawk.
I like it. I like it because aside from the fact that he's going out of Barca, he's coming to Premier League. Do you know why? They were taunting Maguire like 4 seasons ago. Maguire, right? And then
he's very good at it.
Yes, and that thing has changed. He has remodeled himself, and then you're bringing Araujo to the Premier League, so he's going to be Ongo Araujo, and it's good because it's Liverpool, right? It's the opposition, so it's a good situation.
For me, I don't know. He can score 1 goal for Liverpool. I don't know, but let's wait and see.
Yeah, but the good thing is that he's left Barcelona, which is like good for Barcelona this period of time.
Well, it's a good deal actually. It's a good deal. So moving on, we are already in the spot where we want you to hear from us. I wouldn't say I'm a referee or I'm a coach, but
Reliance man, continue.
Yeah, everywhere good. So moving on, we have 2 players on our table. We have Rodri and Modric. Who do you think is a better player? Who do you think is a better midfielder?
You will talk that in now. Who do you think is a better midfielder?
Actually, I will go for Rodri, my bro.
I will nod you.
No, you cannot nod me.
Yes, I will.
Because I feel like don't even let me say I feel like the stats says Rodri is better. The playing style says Rodri is better. In fact,
I'll ask you. I'll ask you a few questions, and the few questions is, when did Rodri start playing football? 1.
Mm-hmm.
When did Rodri start entering the names of people to talk about when it comes to midfield? 2. When did Rodri start even winning trophies? 3. Like Rodri did not even how many Premier League trophies did Rodri win?
Rodri has 4 Premier League trophies.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He has 1 UEFA Champions League trophy.
Okay.
I think that's the only thing I would say Modric has 5 UEFA trophies, UEFA Champions League trophies, and Rodri has 1. Right.
And Rodri,
I think that's the only thing.
And Modric's longevity is way exceeding of Rodri's. You can't bring Modric and bring Rodri and put them in the same.
My brother, I disagree with you.
No, I'll look at it from the point that Rodri stays pivot to where he's playing. How many times does Rodri push a ball forward?
We watch football now.
Yes,
you are telling me how many times.
How many times does Rodri get involved in the playing style of from back to front, coming in between players, being a playmaker in a match? How many times does Rodri be a playmaker in a match compared to Modric?
Rodri has won the Ballon d'Or, right? Modric has won the Ballon d'Or, right? Now, if we look at that stat, Rodri has a better stat, right? To me, personally, this is a debate, right? I feel like Rodri has a better stat
because Ballon d'Or.
No. I'm talking about the Ballon d'Or. Like, they both won the Ballon d'Or, right? Now, if you look at the chances created, I think we created up to 114 chances.
Okay.
That particular point in time, he won the Premier League. He won what's it called? He won the UEFA Super Cup.
Yeah.
He won the FIFA Club World Cup. He won the Euros 2024.
He recently just won the World Cup. Okay.
Apart from recent, I'm talking about the Ballon d'Or era. Now, take it to Modric when he won the Ballon d'Or. People were saying that Modric had just 4 goals in that season.
Yeah.
Why is he winning the Ballon d'Or? Why? Because he got to the finals, isn't it?
No.
What? How many teams? His playmaking is what
was reviewed. Like, okay, let's look at it.
You cannot tell me because of playmaking.
Since you're looking at it from the Ballon, no, it's playmaking because.
You cannot tell me because of playmaking.
It's playmaking because initially Ballon d'Ors were given to goal scorers. Now we had Modric that didn't score up to 30 goals winning a Ballon d'Or. It begs the question.
He has more goals.
Yeah, no, it begs the question. What is this guy doing different? He didn't have more goals than Ronaldo. He didn't have more goals than Messi. He didn't have more goals than this Bayern player. Not even more than Harry Kane that was flopping in that season. So it begs the question: what is Modric doing different to earn him the Ballon d'Or? And then you also have to question. You also have to look into the fact that Modric is winning the Ballon d'Or in a team or in a season where we had Benzema, where we had Ronaldo, where we had like serious players gunning for the Ballon d'Or. Like I'm trying to remember this
Messi.
Bayern Munich player.
Harry Kane. I'm sorry, I said Harry Kane.
That moved to Barcelona.
Lewandowski.
Like we had Modric playing with these guys and winning the Ballon d'Or like as a playmaker. Bring Rodri in. Who is Rodri's competition? When Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, who was Rodri shortlisted with?
He was shortlisted with the likes of Ronaldo. Messi.
No.
That was 2018.
Yes, Ronaldo was not on that list for Ballon d'Or.
Messi was on the list.
Okay.
Messi was on
from
the list.
MLS.
Yeah. Messi was on the list.
On MLS.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. On MLS, what was MLS doing to even enter Ballon d'Or talks?
Oga, my own take, Nasha, Rodri is better footballer than Modric. Simple as ABC. We all saw it in the World Cup. We all saw it in Manchester City.
You can't say no. Okay, imagine the fact that for 4 consecutive World Cups, Croatia has played or has modeled their team after Modric. Like everything Croatia has played in 4 consecutive World Cups has been modeled after Modric. Like the playmaking has been surrounding Modric. Whatever they've played was for Modric. Like what we are saying with Argentina and Messi, Croatia was an exact example. They built their team surrounding Modric. Their defense was for Modric. Their attack was for Modric. Midfield was for Modric. Rodri is just a man. Rodri is just a man in a match filled with players that can make plays.
But he's still working.
I'm not taking that fact out of the fact that Rodri plays ball. He works, but he's a single pivot. Modric, on the other hand, he moves the team. Like without Modric in a team,
mountain movers.
Do you understand? Without Modric in a team, that team is bound to flop in a sense. If you take Rodri out of Spain, tell me that Spain will flop. It's not possible.
Spain will still that effect will still be there.
It's not possible.
I don't hear you. You don't win. No, you don't win.
No, categorically, it's not possible for Spain to flop without Rodri. I'm telling you that Croatia will flop without Modric.
Oh yeah, no, you don't win.
And it's because over the years, consecutively, Croatia has been built.
All this English for player we I don't even understand what's in the. But anyways, moving forward, I feel like Rodri is better, Shabo. Everywhere good.
Continue.
Moving forward, we have hot matches, coming to our doorstep. One is
shout out to the Premier League starting up again. This,
bro,
I mean,
Premier League go sit down for somewhere.
It's been boring this few.
Premier League go sit down somewhere.
Boring this few.
But we have the Emirates Cup, coming up. Arsenal versus Borussia Dortmund. What's your take? I feel like Arsenal should beat these people.
No, I think Arsenal is winning because
Arsenal is winning.
In 15 Emirates Cups, Arsenal has won 7.
Can you imagine?
Like 7. So like it's I think
so Arsenal can boost for you, can boost for now.
I think Arsenal is going through.
I think those are the things they will win, sharp. Yeah. Apart from the Premier League they won last time. So I think they are good at winning friendlies and I don't think they are very good in carrying cups. But everywhere good. Kudos to Arsenal. They are doing well. Yeah. Also, we have the UEFA Super Cup coming up.
PSG Aston Villa.
PSG Aston Villa. Come on. Sometimes I go just imagine some teams they're not supposed to just carry boots come field.
What do you mean?
Like, one time you say Aston Villa go beat PSG.
Are you saying that Aston Villa should not have made that?
No, I'm not even saying that. I feel like Aston Villa should just hang boot like, oh, PSG, you want to take the Super Cup.
Do you know the story of the underdogs?
Yeah, you don't know. Now, you see, underdog. Speaking of underdogs, this thing not dey vex myself. All of them they say, the story of the underdog. You don't need to motivational speaker.
Do you understand that? Do you understand that a flopping Rashford went to Aston Villa and picked himself up? A flopping Rashford went to Aston Villa and moved to Barcelona and was exceptional because he went to Aston Villa. The same thing that happened with Sancho. A flopping Sancho did not make England's team. Went to Aston Villa and was very good, even though he played less matches. So, like when we look at
mention names now.
Yeah, when we look at Aston Villa, we can't say that Aston Villa is just an underdog. They've been doing things that nobody expected. Unai Emery has been mad. He's been playing, he's been coaching well. He's been doing good. So Aston Villa deserves to play the Super Cup with PSG or against PSG.
I'm not saying they don't deserve to play the Super Cup, but me, I'm just saying that. And even win, they play winners. What I'm just saying is, bro, run for your life. Because
who are you telling to run for their life?
Aston Villa should run for their lives.
Why? Because they're playing PSG. You understand that 1-0 can win a match.
But for me, I feel like PSG will win this match.
No, if you're saying like that, don't forget the fact that there has been a lot of fatigue from the World Cup. There's been a lot of fatigue from the World Cup, so PSG can just fall with everything that Olise and the rest did.
Well, we'll wait to see. We'll go on with the cup. Let's know what you think in the comment section. Let's know your predictions in the comment section. Also, don't go away. Stay tuned. We are coming back for social media buzz with Omolara and Erica.
Social media buzz.
No. I mean buzz, bro. Okay. I know gig up it, but everywhere good. We'll be back. Thank you for staying with us.
Oh, hello, sir. Okay. They call me Wonder Abraham, aka the Lyrical Tell. About to Fabere Gunyo, that's part of me. Okay. Wonder H, I'm the boss. Married to the game and no time to divorce. So at this point, narrow is the way to heaven. How I take enter when I don't big like a cross. Would I talk about ya would be. And then your rappers won't try me like zombie. But at this point, if anybody go boom right there, I cut them like saying they go be bulls. Under H on the mic, boys are like acid, their bars on strike. But I'm never too tired when it comes to freestyle, cause I don't have plans to be a bike. Me, bad guy, captivated. The rappers can't try when the 6'10", but I'm not amazing clef. Why? Because all these rappers blow job. Activate head. Will be mad try me. You talk to the bands and you go sing whiny. And all these boys say they've overhype us. I will scatter your career without trace like Katsina style plus. I'm a bad guy, Joe. I'm a boss. And then the rappers on the mic to the toss. Me, I'm a bad guy, flow sick to the Bombay. Your rappers only come when Sunday like a combat. You know the name is one that hate, I be bad guy. Too many bars in my head, bad guy. But you can't see I'm on this freestyle when I have to get to the Bandit. But now, I met your bars to the Vandal. Maybe you should go to the Brando. Because if you go try me, bros, be like who buy Benz, we go make you the Panto Benz, pants, get it, never. Wonder H, I'm so dumb, put to feather. I do shots anyhow, I can even come close up, like say I they work for Unilever. I know these boys say the form, say they're crazy, calm down, I know they send you the base. Because if you think, say you feel spoil my service, you will come when I don't share the grace. You know my name is Wonder H on the mic, sir. And I'm so done with the Vaisha. And I've told you all before that if anything is fishy about me, boy, I'm with you, Geisha. You see, the name is Wonder H, One flow sick without a bass, I want the boys to flow sick like dancing. Kill if about me, if I wrote I be dancing. Short about to get reference. And now they show them interference. But if you come show, say you don't mad, I get boys, they will shoot you. And I'm not talking clients. Wonder H, oh shit. Call us to one load you with so say. And when it comes to the battle, I don't bring guns. Why? Because I'm not in Jose. But you can see I have the mic.
Welcome back, and this is Social Media Buzz. My name is still Lara and
Erica John.
Okay, so we have a hot story for you. It's been going on for over a decade. Yeah, I'm just exaggerating. So it's the story of Peter, Paul, Jude, and the Jude behind the camera and the Jude on set and Okoye. If you know, you know. The Judas Iscariot of the family. Sorry, it's not from me. This is what I'm reading. Allegedly.
What the internet is saying.
Allegedly. The long-running rift within Nigeria's Okoye's family has once again taken center stage, reviving questions over money, management, trust, and the bitter fallout between music duo P-Square. What began as a dispute between twin brothers Peter and Paul Okoye has over the years widened into a broader family and business controversy involving their elder brother, Jude. Yeah, you know. As fresh allegations and counter-allegations emerge, the Okoye family feud continues to unfold in public eye. And who are the public eye? Ourselves. And the 16,000 others public eyes. And a few of them no, it's not like a few of them. We just picked some. A few of them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to read the comment of the century. Are you ready? Because it's going to be tough.
I'm telling you. Nigerians.
Now, DY001 says, you guys should come back and give us good music as you always do. This is still okay. It's mild. We are getting here. So D says, now Jude creates unaliving of twins back then in the Bible. Azal now. Azal, don't do that. You mean Jude okay, yeah? Or is it? Okay, we are moving forward. Modella, even God, they collect 10%. Jude, waiting you, they use 40%. Jude. I could ask. I could ask, my brother. I didn't know. I didn't know until now. Then Cutesy Ann says, it really hurt when the people you called family betrayed you. Body enhancement _ Bicep says, Abiju thinks then be triplets.
Oh, Jesus.
Bro, easy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like I said, I said it's brewing. We are getting there. We're getting there. Okay, let me come back to base. I see Mona Lisa says, they painted this guy to us so black. Hey, we are sorry, Peter.
I'm telling you.
We are so sorry.
Like,
on behalf of the Nigerians in Nigeria and in diaspora, we hereby say
sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. We are very sorry. We are very, very sorry.
Caesar Blaze, by the name you shall know them. You shall know he. right? Says, "It sure me die," said Nollywood script writers.
They
somewhere. They take.
As usual. As usual.
Right? Have you seen this script before?
Yes. Like it's been really. Like I can tell you for a fact that the whole saga. I actually. I watched from part 1 to part 2 to part 3 to part 4, and all I could just like more. That's really all I was saying.
Yeah, and honestly, it's been ongoing. Like you said, we've been having so many unveiling.
Even up to the extent EFCC came into the picture at some point. You know. Mismanagement of funds going from one bank to another goes to accounts and all of that.
Yeah, so we have the last story, commenter, sexy_chocoli. This case be like Monica move you. Good comparison. Clock it. All right, so it's been an amazing time with you all, and please do well to follow, like, comment, subscribe, share, pin. And remember, even in your dreams, brother, sister, we're about to draw the curtain on this phenomenal show. But Erica has one last thing to say.
Well. As I said before, today is Omolara's birthday. So happy birthday, Omolara. We wish you, right at IBrandTV and the crew of Rundown, wishes you a wonderful birthday. We wish you love, happiness, mercy, God's grace.
Hallelujah,
everything.
Somebody. Thank you so much for joining us.
This is going to be your best year yet.
Yes, and this is the end of the show. Bye.
Bye.